Did you know that there was a time when God looked down at the earth and saw that humanity was so wicked that he wanted to just wipe us all out? Thankfully, he gave us another chance. Let me explain. This is the story of Noah's Ark. Once upon a time, people had become extremely sinful and violent. God saw that every thought of the human heart was evil continually. Genesis chapter 6 verse 5. So God decided to cleanse the earth with a great flood. But God saw one righteous man named Noah. And God said, I will destroy all living things that I have made. A time to start over. I will preserve you, Noah, and your family, and 2 of every kind of animal, male and female, so that you may keep them alive. Genesis 6, verses 17, 18. So you're saying you want me to be an animal hoarder? No, that's not what I meant. But anyway, get started. So Noah began to build a giant boat, 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. Genesis chapter 6 verse 14. It was made out of gopher wood and covered with pitch. Genesis 6 verse 16. Now I don't know about you, but that sounds like a really big boat. God told Noah to cover it with pitch, which means the inside of the boat would also be covered with pitch. Pitch is sticky, black, tar-like substance. I think it would have been a little bit easier to cover the outside only. But hey, I didn't have to build the thing. Anyway, Noah gathered up 2 of every kind of animal, male and female, and 7 pairs of clean animals and birds. Genesis 6, 19, 7-3. By the way, if you're enjoying these short videos, subscribe so you can be notified when a new video is released. So when Noah was 600 years old, he and his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, along with his wife and daughters-in-law, all got into the ark. Genesis chapter 7 verse 7. Then God shut the door. Then it started to rain. Wow, it poured. For 40 days and 40 nights. Genesis 7 verses 11, 12, 16. The rain was so heavy that it covered even the tallest mountains. Genesis 7 verse 19. And every living thing that moved on land, in which there was the breath of life, died. That is, people, animals and birds. Everything that was on the ground. Everything, everyone. Genesis 7, 22. Only those who were in the ark were safe. After 150 days, the waters began to recede. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Genesis 8, 1-4. Then Noah sent out a raven, but it didn't return. So he sent out a dove. The dove flew around looking for a place to land, and it returned with an olive leaf in its mouth. Doves carry twigs in their mouths when they're returning to their nest, so Noah knew that the land was drying. Genesis 8, 6, 12. After another 7 days, Noah opened the window of the ark and looked out. Then he sent out the dove again, but it did not return. So he knew that all the water had been removed from the earth. Genesis 8, verses 10, 11. Then Noah built an altar and burned some of everything that lived and moved, and he offered burnt offerings on it. Genesis 8, 20. And God said to Noah, I now see that you are a righteous man, and I have kept you alive with many other living things to preserve offspring with you. With Noah and with his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Genesis 9, 1. So God made a covenant or promise with Noah that he would never again destroy the earth by flood. And he set a rainbow in the clouds as a sign of that covenant. Genesis 9, 12, 17. Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying, Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, the birds of the heavens, and everything that moves on the earth. Genesis 9, 1. So Noah and his family were the new Adam and Eve. They had children, and those children became the ancestors of all the people on earth. Hey, if you know Jesus as your Savior, then you are part of the family of Noah. What an honor. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. They'll be glad you did.